Morning. Good morning. Good morning,
Oh, well,
Patriots.
good morning.
Good morning, sunshiners.
How are we this morning?
What was that? That was funny. How are we this morning? What are you trying to do there? Go rap. Go rap. Gonna rap with Brother Joe. I'm gonna rap, rap, rap. No, I don't like rap.
Excuse me.
Not a
How
big
is
fan.
everybody this morning? By the way, I'm doing
Better than
fantastic.
you.
It's a bright day. Hopefully, it's going to be a warm day. I don't like cold days. Yesterday was cold. I don't like cold days. Hope it's going to be a warm one. That's what I'm looking for. So I
I'm
think,
already here at 70 degrees. It was 70 degrees not when I woke up, but
uh,
not too long later. It's like 7 o'clock. It was 70.
well, I thought I only have a couple real quick because I have to jet to work, but we have a we have a couple of good topics like Tucker's getting a new job. And we have some of the mine has been uncovered, or some of the tunnels that everybody is talking about. Some of those tunnels have been uncovered and shown on TV to the world and everything.
Kidding.
Yes.
He
And
he
then,
expected me to be excited when he told me this morning. I'm not. I know it. I
yeah,
know they're there.
well, we might also
I'm
might
not
have a reason
excited.
why jets have fallen
Excited.
out of the air, or planes falling out of the
Yeah,
air,
I
or
mean, I
all
gotta
these
hear what that's
problems
about
we're having
too.
with air traffic all of a sudden. Didn't used to have so much problems. Now we do.
Right. That was my point. I had said it a while back. If we had had 15 years of disasters in the air, but it's never been like that. We've had occasional um
Mishaps.
once every couple of years,
Yeah,
a
nothing
major
like now.
disaster. Yeah. You don't have four in a few days.
Right.
I mean, smaller planes are different. Even freaking Harrison Ford made an emergency landing
Yeah.
in a park somewhere, I do believe. But
And we
other than
probably
that,
should start off with that.
you start off with whatever you want. I'm not even in the mood to be on. Not even
Yeah.
in the mood to talk to you.
Have you changed? Can I go ahead and share it to everybody?
No, I didn't change anything, darling.
Oh, okay.
No. If I was gonna do anything, I'd just put what we were going to
No.
talk about, but it's underneath it anyhow, so why would I do it twice? Go, go, go. Talk, talk, talk. Talk about Tucker first. I want to hear about this. This is
About Mr.
Tucker is
Tucker.
not one of my favorites. I like him enough, but he's such a
Well,
this thing with dorks.
Tucker's picking up a new gig. He's going to replace Jimmy Kimmel on ABC. Bye, Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah. Bye bye. So long.
I never, I could, when Jimmy Kimmel
It's pretty
first came
brilliant.
out, I liked him when he was
I
doing those
never
little
liked him.
skits with Adam Carolla. I actually
Right?
liked Jimmy Kimmel then. But now ever since he got the show, I have not been able to stand this prick, and that's what I think of him. He's a prick. Thinks he's better than everybody else. He's not. Nobody's better than anybody. You are who you are.
He's
Some people are
cabal.
just
He's
a little bit
cabal.
luckier. Yeah,
You
that
do
he
realize
is.
that all these
That
people
he
are
is.
losing their jobs
That
or
he
they
is.
already lost their jobs or they're gone because they're part of cabal. Oh, my daughter with her heart disease. Well, who gave it to her?
True. There you
Your
go. Who
folks
gave it to
did
you? Who
with all
gave it
those
to him?
injections and
Some
uh,
nasty things.
so good going, Tucker. We wish you good luck at your new job and much success. And I will not be watching you because I do not watch, well, I don't watch news or TV, but uh
I don't
I'll
watch news.
watch excerpts, like things that come out on YouTube. Well, it's probably gonna be on YouTube anyhow. That I'll watch. As long as you still keep ahead of Hannity, because
Yeah.
Hannity is just about Hannity.
Yeah, I don't like Andy.
I don't understand why certain people, remember we used
He
to
just
watch him
rubs
as a
me wrong.
group, and I
Mhm.
never understood why everybody wanted to watch him. I'm like,
Yeah, just
"Uh,
rubs me wrong.
well, yeah. And who is he dating, or is he get married? Yeah,
Oh,
he
I don't
is,
know.
to another just like himself, I'm sure. I really like that name, Amesley. Amesley was the only Republican lawyer on the West Wing. I think her name was Amesley Haynes, maybe? Amesley Haynes. I haven't watched the show in like 15 years, but everything, I recall everything. It's not an easy show to get through, too. You have to understand a bit about politics, but some of them are they're heart tugging. I really do. And remember, I was never a Democrat. I was like, but if the Democrats ever acted like they did in that show, we'd have no problems
Right.
because the main character knew the Bible inside and out. Like there would be no, that
Hi,
was
Ela.
Martin Sheen.
Say hi
Hi,
to Ela.
Ela. You know what's odd? I had mentioned um yesterday or day before yesterday on a live about pictures of meeting our friends, meeting
Hmm.
other patriots, and
Yeah, that's right. You did. I remember that.
Ela met a friend, a patriot
Yes,
that
she
we know
did.
pretty well.
You know pretty
Yeah,
well.
it's pretty weird. Ela, it's all this spooky stuff. We got that girl sister thing going on. It's going on. All right. Let's see. I haven't even shared yet. That's how much I'm in the mood.
I
Um,
did. I already shared.
well then that's really all that matters. I don't matter at all. Sorry. All right, so I want to hear about the limestone.
Well, Elon has uncovered what they do down there. They're processing people's retirement, the people that the government workers' retirement, it gets processed down there. It's all done on paper. None of it is done in the computers. It's like it's like they're
That's
so
very bizarre because I would say the opposite all the time, but yeah, there's reasons for this, I guess. Yeah,
it's a
go on.
city down. It's like a city. They have a fire department, a police department. They have stores down there. They have a swimming pool down there. I just,
She recognized his shoes. That's his. Yeah, yeah, I get that. Uh, all right,
it's in Pennsylvania, and it's probably just part of the overall tunnel system that's over there that everybody keeps
correct.
talking about.
Right. See, I kept saying there's a reason why Pennsylvania had to stay a Commonwealth. The tunnels are just not surprising. I'm sorry. I know people would be surprised to hear, oh, there's really are tunnel. I'm not even, I'm so sick of it. It hurts so much already. But yes, I've said this before. Girlfriend actually told me about these tunnels that the rich own. Some of them have waterways, they have ships. Like he said, there's restaurants and there's shops and I mean, it's like a little city that we're not privy to. We're not invited to it, as George Carlin would say. Um, obviously, there's sex cells, torture cells. Dentistry is very important to these fucking cabals, Illuminati pieces of shit. Pardon my French this early in the morning. Not.
Well, they
Um,
also have the one over there by Joplin too, Joplin, Missouri. That's
there's
Richard. That's
Colorado, Missouri, New York City,
yeah.
upstate New York at least, New York City too. Definitely New York City. There's Chicago, there's blah, 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 blah. I know there's in Boston. There's
Yeah.
I know
But I'll tell
there's
you
in
guys this. There's a place here. It's Sandia National Labs. and it's inside Kirtland Air Force Base. And in the base, there's which is right, it's right up against the mountain. There's like four hills. They're not quite mountains, they're hills. They call it four hills. Okay.
Right.
These four hills are hollowed out. I don't know how far the tunnel system goes in there, but I have been in there once. But it's where they store the nuclear bombs that they make. So it's, I mean, if they can hollow out a mountain, come on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They've had the equipment for a long time. And what's funny is they say that Elon Musk makes the best equipment for hollowing out these big tunnels.
Does it?
I've seen pictures of it. Look at what Elon did. But the thing is, I don't think it's Elon. I'm sorry. I don't think that's the original Elon. He wouldn't be Trump's best friend if he was the original Elon because it just wouldn't make sense. Um,
Well,
you guys can't hear that, huh?
no, and it's,
Maybe
and
while you're
you know
talking
what?
on the phone.
It makes your mic almost go where we can't hear nothing at all. I can barely hear you. So it must be that it must be
Like
loud.
in my whole condo.
Can't hear you.
Just so they have been active and active, and they were not
We
letting
can't
me
hear you, Carolyn.
in.
We we really cannot hear you. So let me go on with
Holy shit.
something. The the reason I think I might know the reason why we're having so many air crashes. I don't know this for a fact, but it does stand to reason because we've all heard the term cheap Chinese, have we not? I believe we all have. Well, there's an owner of a U.S. defense contractor making fighter jet missile parts listed as a Chinese intel agency. The defense contractor that supplies parts for American military aircraft and advises the U.S. government on supply chain security is owned by an immigrant with extensive ties to the Chinese Communist Party. How do you like that? That comes from the Daily Caller.
Everything comes from the Chinese.
Yeah,
What's
his
the
name is
point?
Jerry Wang,
But I don't
or his
understand.
name is
So what's the
his
point?
actual name is Wang Ju.
So we're getting our parts to make our helicopters from the Chinese. Is that what you're saying?
Yep, that's what it
Right,
looks like.
right. Well, that was my point in the very beginning when the Australian
Military
news
aircraft.
came out and said, we've used these copters before and we've had a lot of problems with them. That was the very first thing I said at like 8 o'clock that morning or nine
You
o'clock.
did say that. I do remember you saying that.
Yes.
Mhm.
But what does that have to do with the other planes and stuff? And why would the Hawk go
Well,
crashing right into? There's other things that just wouldn't make sense with
well,
that.
I believe that they're using these. It's not the only Chinese supplier of air parts. I mean,
I don't understand why our military at all would, well, of course I understand why we were getting supplies from China.
yeah,
But of course, uh President Trump is going to stop that ASAP, especially
oh
if he learns
God,
about that. He is one busy man. Holy mulligans, man.
yeah,
Keep it
he's not
up,
playing
President
around.
Trump. Don't let people like me stop you from calling it the Gulf of America. I'm just like, I'm tickled pink about that. Not, no, no. I still don't like it.
I don't either. It's just
Really? But don't, you better not be saying that because I don't. I'm a different person. I just don't, I don't agree with, I understand. And then I just would have done it differently, I think. But, he's the president.
I
So,
trust Trump.
yes,
And so
exactly.
far, I really haven't trusted anybody else but Trump because
Right.
Trump is making the decision and he's directing everybody, and everybody is scurrying like little ants, except for the Democrats who are crying that their fucked up programs are being overrun and replaced by programs that will actually benefit the American people.
What
That's
a
what I
shame that
trust.
would be.
That's what I see. Everything else I think is, I don't know, man. I just, a lot of other people are not in a place that they can help. Some of the people that were in those places have just got up and left. Like one of the ones that I really liked in the beginning, and he just got up and quit was Trey Gowdy. And
Yeah.
that just really fucked me up.
Yeah. But you never know why with these people. Like
No, no.
most times people just jump to the conclusion that he was a coward or something like that. And that's very possible too.
Yeah, but there might be
Um,
another reason too.
right. I mean,
And I
his
don't know.
wife could
That's
have
why
had
I'm
some kind
being
of something,
reserved
his
about it.
kid, or it could be a number of things.
And that's
But
why I'm being reserved about it.
it's very difficult to go.
Mhm.
They really are dealing with the cabal. They really are dealing with these evil bastards that have no problem taking and raping your child. I mean,
True
there
that.
can't be much more in life that you don't want to happen ever to anybody than what this Illuminati has done and ruled us for so many
Yeah.
centuries. And people really have to start believing it's centuries years old. You know, I said the other day something about the Knights Templar taking, I've said this millions of times really, but the Knights Templar taking over the Vatican. Why the hell do you think the Vatican is in the shape of a snake's head? And I've shown that here a couple of times. You could Google it. It is the eyes and the shape of a snake's head. And what is that monument in back of the Pope supposed to stand for? That's not Jesus. That's a disgrace. I don't know. I've never seen anything so blasphemous, really. It looks it. It just you get the feeling there's something wrong with it. And then at different angles, it looks angry. That's clever artwork, but it's not as three-dimensional as what they can do nowadays, right? So I wonder how old it is. I bet
When
it's
I
like
saw it, was very
one piece
bothersome
of
when I
wood.
saw that. Being a lifelong Catholic, that really bothered me.
Right. But
Really bothered me.
these are also kind of proofs. I mean, just look at it for fuck's sake. Look at it. And these are
Terrible.
this is kind of shoving the proof in your faces. I'm not going to start with the religion thing again. We'll save that for another day. But I also said something I didn't quite mean. I forgot what it was, but I was comparing it to the flat earth or the Gulf of, maybe it was the Gulf of America. It's just, what I meant is it's just not important to me. I didn't mean it's not a conspiracy or an important conspiracy. It's one of those that are just, they're not very important to me, you know, um, because they are religious. I don't know. I love theology though, but it's still last on the totem pole because there's nothing I could do about the flat earth if it's flat, you know? Um, and I'm not one to teach religion. I can argue it, I can debate it. I'd love to do that, but or just not really even argue it, just, talk, although I get very passionate. All right, what's next? I want to go back to the tunnels, but I got to think about that. I got to sit on that. I got to think about that for a bit because Pennsylvania, I wonder if it goes under Washington, all the way to Washington.
Yeah, I wonder how
I
far they
know
actually go.
they might be all kind of connected underneath too. Like they have their own trains, subway trains, and ways to get to these places. Maybe. I would imagine because I've heard different stories like that. Do I believe them? I don't know. Massive trains, tunnel train, some of them even go under the water, like which we've seen engineering like that defeat. They have freaking hotel rooms underwater now. I don't know if it's here in America yet. If anybody was going to do it, it'd be Disney.
Yeah.
but they do. They have these. You, you can't open the window.
No, you can't. It's 230 feet down under the ground.
What those tunnels?
Yep. 230 feet.
They have to be all over the Northeast.
700 plus people work down there.
They have to go up to Canada too.
And they receive applications for retirement. 10,000 per month. I'm going to disappear for just a tad.
10,000 per month for these people. That's not anything to, I mean, that's pretty cheap for them, but that's just part of it, you know? What was the other subject anyhow? When he comes back on, we'll find out, won't we? Because I am actually not sure. There was Tucker.
They're government workers, 10,000 people that retire per month.
Oh,
It's all
oh,
done manually on paper. It's all calculated manually instead of using a computer.
yeah. Well, that's because, you know,
It's
you
so
can trace
no wonder why.
computer.
That's why there's so many mistakes, you guys. That's why there's so many mistakes with your pay and everything else. Because they're doing it all on paper.
We know a couple of people that didn't receive their checks.
You wonder why? Wonder why. Stands the reason, man.
I have so much on my head, I can't even think. Can't even think. So I gave up chocolate. Did I tell you that, Joe? Not forever, but I was going through this thing where you can hear me now, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
God damn. Realize what tiny a creature you are when you hear these big objects in the heavens. You don't hear that, huh?
No, I don't hear it, but I've heard it before. I live by a base.
It's just constant now. They started late today, but they finished late yesterday. Um, yeah, I decided to do a 2 week no chocolate thing. The only kind of chocolate I'm actually eating is like I eat this trail mix, dark forest trail mix, and it has little chips of dark chocolate in it. And that's the only, you know, and it's not much, you know. So I gotta tell you, it's only been 7 or 8 days, and I lost 5 pounds. I knew I was overdoing it with the chocolate, but holy shit. I had no, you know, I couldn't believe it when I checked. It was like over 4 pounds. It was like 4.8 or something. I'm like, give me a break. Just, you see, chocolates are bad. It's just bad. So instead of eating chocolate 5 days a week, I'm gonna have to do 2 days a week. Damn it. Some things just don't work with people's bodies as much. And they always say, oh, he's got a fast metabolism or she does. Nah, it's not always like that. You are what you eat a lot of times. I met this girl in the bar once. She when I was bartending, and she had her tongue cut. I like it looked like a snake. And it was long too. She had a long tongue. I'm not sticking out my tongue for this, but she had a long tongue and it was cut in the middle. And she was joking about it, but come to find out that she loved lemon. She was Greek and she sucked on lemons all the time. I mean, they love their lemons, Greek people. It's like I was like, are you serious? You're not fucking with me because I wasn't sure if that was true or not. She was like, no, it's true. Why else would it have happened? She said she saw it little by little getting worse. She did nothing about it. I'm like, that's fucking creepy. She was a pretty girl. Why? No. How far are we anyhow?
Oh, I'm on the highway now. About 3.5, 4 miles to get to the turn. Depends on the traffic. Yeah.
Didn't you mention that Jerry's uncle passed away?
We're sorry, Jerry.
Yeah. It's just gonna get worse now, Jerry, isn't it? I'm not trying to be rude. I know Jerry's situation. And if he watches this, I'm sorry for your loss, for Virginia's loss, but oh yeah, the book Revenge.
It's a whirlwind.
Trump did not write that book, by the way. I don't know if you saw my little note. I had to remind myself because I knew it sounded like Trump. No, Trump didn't write that book. I can't remember the author now. And something tells me it came out already. I'm always late with stuff.
Which book are you talking about?
Revenge, I think it's called. See, it talks about stuff that happened to Trump that none of us knew about during his presidency. It's going to talk about how many times he did have assassination attempts on him and stuff. As
There
far
wasn't one
that's
few.
that's what I understood from this book yet. I can't find the original article I was looking at. And I usually maybe I sent the video to me myself. I gotta look again, but I can't even remember the guy's name right now. I'm so freaking tired. I slept well, but I woke up at like 2:30 in the morning. No, 1:30, I think. Yeah, it was 1:30. So now we have all these people in place that are speakers, like Carrie Lake. We have that Caroline Levitt, is that her name?
Yeah.
You got Matt Gaetz in Owen, and now you have Tucker on Lamestream Media.
Yep, moving to mainstream. What are they
It's
going to try to
called,
do? Try to save ABC? Why in God's green creation would they try to save that channel?
listen to me.
What?
There's only one channel. They're all the same. It's all the same broadcasting crap, right? It's coming from the same person, the same people empowered with money. So you're gonna get rid of it. But you're not gonna get rid of it, you're gonna take it over. And conspiracists knew that Trump took over certain stations, must have been 7 years ago. It was a couple of months and a couple of, excuse me, years. So 2018, maybe 2019 when he was in office. We knew he got WB11 or I don't know what you guys call it. I think it's WB, right? And
What are the call letters?
yeah,
NBC, ABC, Fox.
those people are bastards. They used to have, I gotta look it up, but something just came to mind that they used to have the Twin Towers as 11. And that's not nice either, is it? All right, I didn't even check the chat. Let's see if there's anybody there.
Yeah, there is.
I'm just making a food list and I just wrote chocolate, get out of here. We're on the I'm telling you. I really did. I said it like a day or two ago that, it was nice. I met Patch and Joe and I were thinking of meeting somewhere in Texas. But and then you go ahead and meet a fine patriot. That's interesting. And you're pretty fine yourself. It was a cute picture too. It's really nice. Um, you look all cute in your spring dress. My girly girls. I'm gonna be close to you now. I'll be going there soon. I'm looking at Naples and Okeechobee and a few other places. Hopefully, if we can, I think we could afford it. But I don't want to sell this place. It's just it's a nightmare to do it. So that's gonna make it harder to afford. We'll see. We'll see. Yes, you're welcome. Love you. All right. So what do we have? What should Joe say to the FBI today? Elon Musk. If I was gonna go as some superhero, but not in blue tights, I would call myself Elon Musk too. I can't help thinking what Patch said, that Elon Musk is Christopher Reeve,
That is what?
that he's Christopher Reeve's.
Oh, yeah. Or time believing that one. I'm sorry.
It would make sense why he jumped on the stage if he's fully working. That is a weird one. For some reason, though, I can't stop thinking about it. It sits in my head. And usually when that happens, I don't want it to. I don't want it to happen, but it does. Um, I wonder if it is him. It's would mean stem cell research or something worked. I mean, he would have had to, and then what? His wife died not too long after. Could they have been lifted off, taken away, cured? And I mean, many of us do believe in the med beds, so we're just not, they're being tested still, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. There's seems to be a line already. Like everybody has like a number. I don't think that's the way it would work. I do believe in them. I do believe that the Liberty Bell, for example, was cracked for a much worse reason. It was said that, we've talked about this, that vibrations and frequencies cure. It also can control. Sound can control. I mean, think of a blind person. This is actually a good example. I wish I had thought of this earlier. That plays an instrument, right? They move. They move to the music. It makes you move,
Yes, it does.
right? There's something about it. There's something about it. And you could have an amp on and it doesn't have to be that loud, but if you're standing right there, you'll feel it, right? That's
Yep,
movement.
you do feel it.
So there is things to this. And then on JFK's yacht, he has the same bell, the Liberty Bell, of course, smaller, but it says where we go one, we go all. Those hurricanes and tornadoes and everything could have been prevented, or at least lessened the effect from ringing of those beautiful church bells. Our bells, I mean, they do everything from patriotic to, they did Danny Boy yesterday, the church bells over here. And you know what? I had them at home too. We weren't far, like 4 or 5 blocks from the church bells. And there's something very comforting about it. Very unique instrument to know how to play, I suppose. But there is a reason that you have harmonics in church, choirs, organs, right? People have studied the healing effects of churches with regard to sound.
Bells
I believe this is true. What?
and the bells,
And the bells. Well, the bells controlled the outside.
right?
It would control the water. So if you had clouds coming too close, the bells would, and I really believe, and I would imagine, I bet there's more bells along the borders, you know? I
Yeah.
bet. I just really, I don't know. I really believe in that. If anybody ever picked up guitar, it's kind of healing. When I pick up my paintbrush, it's therapeutic, you know, and there's movement and there is sound, but can I tell the difference if I'm painting red or blue without looking? I don't know. I could taste the difference, perhaps. Okay. We're still waiting for Joe to get there. Are you in traffic, dude?
Yeah, I'm in the lane to turn left already, but And it's like there's a lot of traffic.
There's a lot of traffic. Anybody
Yeah.
want to watch something super gay?
Mr. Crusher, set course.
Gayer than the one from yesterday. Let me make sure it works though. It's only a minute. I'm telling you, I don't know. I'm hoping he did this for Sesame Street, but I don't remember now. And it's Patrick Stewart. And I put music to it. The music is not there. And I actually had to slow it down because he did a real bad job of this. I either had to make him go faster or slow the music down.
Mr. Crusher, set course for Starbase A. Gene, you're adorable. B, you're so beautiful. C, you're a cutie full of charm. D, you're a darling, and E, you're exciting, and F, you're a feather in my arms. G, you look good to me. H, you're so heavenly. I, you're the one I idolize. J, we're like Jack and Jill. K, you're so kissable. L is the love light in your eyes.
Oh my God.
M, N,
There's a reason, a method for my madness though.
I could
And it's
go
coming
on
right up
all
now.
day. Q, Q,
Q.
R, S, T, alphabetically speaking, you're okay. You make my life complete. V means you're very sweet. W, X, Y, Z.
Z is Ian.
It's fun to wander through the alphabet with you to tell you what you mean to. Engage.
I can't. I had to share that. We lost a lot of people sharing that show, but I don't care.
Woo!
You
That
still
was rough.
I didn't even want to come on today, so you better have something else to talk about. No, I'm kidding. I'm actually I actually think I might look in the news to see more about the tunnel in Pennsylvania. Because I'm not thrilled though. I should be like ecstatic. But I'm not. I don't know why. And gay. I know, Elana. Who's the one that played Magneto? I always forget his name. Ian McKellen, I think.
Yeah, Ian.
think he-
Yeah, Ian.
They
His
were
name
really
first
good
name Ian. I
friends.
don't know the last name.
Do you remember what happened though? Okay, so Patrick Stewart moved to Brooklyn and he's in the downtown area. It's very um yuppie, very artsy, very fartsy. A few people live there. And I never got to see him. I know my friends had seen him, and I don't maybe my friend Carmine might have seen him. But what was my point now? What was my point? Oh, that was it, right? Because remember, Joe, I was looking up music to play for the first video I did of Patrick Stewart, and Jonathan Frakes was there. But what came up? Do you remember? It was Park Slope. And Park Slope is what I called it. I had
Yes. Where he
had
lived, right?
yeah, you consider it Park Slope, Carroll Gardens. Yeah. Down it's like I'm uptown. I'm an uptown girl. No, no, no. But it is strange, yeah. It is kind of
A strange area of the
he's like
city.
closer to the city, you could say, I guess if you want to call it that, but differently. It's further back. I can't explain it. I'm bad with geography in the first place, so I can't explain it. I was in that area not long ago when I went for sushi. Me and my friends went for sushi a few years back. And I kept my eyes out looking for him. He's got a really nice house there. It's gorgeous. And guess what? It has a wall around it.
Gee, I wonder what that's about.
I don't know.
Trying to keep people out?
The one that
Why
does
would they do
Lisa
that?
Simpson's voice is there too in that area. There's a bunch of people, but I believe he and Ian McKellen had a little, I think that's his name, Ian. What do you think about Trump's Gaza plan? Well, I knew that would happen because we caused all the damage. It was us fighting the bad guys all over there. All over there between Israel and Gaza, all over there. That's why our stuff was left there from Biden. It was left there for dual purposes, to get everybody mad at Biden and for the Q army or the Trump army, which apparently Star Trek knew about, huh?
What
To
am I going to
you,
say?
I don't know. I didn't think of anything. How about Trump's got you under his skin. Trump's got you. Trump's got you under his skin. Right? Trump's got you. It's under my skin. I got you under my skin. Trump's got you under his skin.
Okay.
I have no idea what it means, but why the hell not, right?
The hell?
Are you close? Because
Yep.
I am ready.
I can see the building.
I have a lot of conspiracies, but just not
There is a lot to talk about. However, I'm driving.
now. No kidding. That's why we're trying to start earlier before you get on the road.
Yeah, I know Pam Bondi started a couple of lawsuits against the people in New York. You know, Letitia James is one of them. There's some others, all the other ones too. The one I want to see is the Mercon one.
Yeah, I know. I know. I agree with that.
He needs to be, not only does he need to be disbarred, he needs to be thrown out of our country and back to his own country of Colombia. He shouldn't be a judge here. There you go, about two buildings away.
Can be a judge anywhere.
Right.
He's not a judge.
Go.
He looks like an older Christopher Reeve in
Here we go. Trump's got you under his skin, you crooked fuckers.
Trump's got you under his skin. You crooked motherfucker. Did you say motherfuckers?
I said fuckers.
Did
Crooked
you?
fuckers. I did not say mother.
No more mother. We're trying to be nice about mothers.
Yes.
I don't. Actually,
Yeah,
I still like that you yell at the FBI, but we
yeah.
got to change it up. It's got to be changed up already. It's been too long. I can't. If things don't change, I get all blah. Needs to change. Which bothers me because why don't I like the change of Gulf of America? I don't know. Still don't like it. But he
I'm
knows what
warming up to it.
What?
I'm warming up to it
I'm not.
because I'm starting to understand why.
Yeah, I know. I understood why. I thought about it for a day too, and I understood even more why, but I still don't.
It's not. I don't think it's a revenge tactic after all.
I told you it's not a revenge tactic. That would be
Yeah.
stupid. No,
That's
if
what I
he's
thought.
doing it
Again,
to show that it's us, it's ours. It's ownership, property.
I think it's more along the lines of what Jerry was thinking.
Well, that's all about property, Joe,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Come on now. I've thought it out, believe me. And I'm just gonna sit tight and I don't know. I don't know. If it was at one time, an American name, that I could understand, but whatever. I'm not gonna sweat it. Look, it's like three things out of a billion that it's the third thing maybe that I really find just stupid. I find it stupid. I just do. I don't know. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I'm arguing with myself lately. Well, why would you find it stupid, Carolyn? You should love that it's America and blah blah blah. But maybe I just can't go along with the whole group sometimes. I have to step back and, a painter does that. When a painter is painting, they look at their picture, but they should from far back. So they see the whole thing, right?
Right.
And that's kind of what I give myself a chance to do. And I definitely overreact. I do sometimes. Tucker, the last time Tucker really pissed me off was he said that we may go into war or get ready for war with Russia. It might happen. And I was just like, fuck you. I got so upset with that.
That's not
I,
good.
I get very passionate. What? No, of course not. But I knew it then. So why the fuck did he say anything like that? See, things bother me if they don't seem like a tight, fine rope to walk across. I don't know.
It's that thing that you don't always agree with everybody on everything.
That was a lame way to get attention, is what that
Still
Russia
hard.
comment was.
I wonder if he
Public
really thought
safety.
I think he would
I
have.
don't care. He shouldn't have said it to people. Some things you just keep to your fucking selves. And I'm so glad that all these conservatives find it okay that they change the name of, our map. What is I meant to look up, there's a specific name for map makers too. And it hasn't hit anything online because I looked something up and it still said Gulf of Mexico. That was way earlier today, like 2, 3 in the morning, but. All right, Joe, you're at work?
I am across the road from there, so yes, pretty much.
Okay, good. Because I want to. No, I love talking to everybody. And Ela, I'm so glad you stopped in, and I'm happy for you to get that nice picture. And you guys, love you guys. Thanks for stopping in. And Joe, go to work, sell some cars, make some money, honey.
Have a great
Make
day
some
every day,
money,
everybody.
honey. That's what Trump wants to do. That's why he did the Gulf of America. He was, Gulf. Gulf, the word Gulf means bay, right? It's a bay. It means bay from different languages, actually, like all languages, kind of. They're spelt different ways, Golfe, Gulf, whatever. But it's also a medium between two classes, like you could say. I can't even think of an example, but it's kind of strange. Of course, me and my freaking words, I find it kind of strange that it does. Like if you were contrasting two separate classes, like the poor and the rich, there's a gulf of difference between the poor and the rich. Gulf of difference, something like that, right? That's so we're the Gulf of America. We're going to be the upper class. See,
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
That's
Well,
it.
and if you want to follow in our footsteps, then take in our Constitution. All right, guys, we love you.
Great day, everybody. Love ya.
Sell some cars, and I hope you enjoyed Picard as much as I didn't. No, I'm kidding. It's just so horrible. And I had a chance to see him, but my ex-boyfriend wouldn't let me go. Yeah, I love him that much. Bye.